Just in 60 seconds, you can lift your eyes, brighten your face, and knock years off your look, all with one simple eyeliner tweak. If your usual routine is making you feel older instead of fresher, this tip could be the change you've been needing. Before we continue, do me a favor, kindly tap the subscribe button on your screen. You don't want to miss more Age Smart Beauty tips like this. After years working in beauty and makeup, I've seen it over and over. Women feeling frustrated because their go-to eyeliner suddenly stops working. As we age, our eyelids change. Skin softens, lashes thin out, and what once defined your eyes now smudges, sags, or disappears into fine lines. Instead of feeling polished, it can make you feel tired, or worse, invisible. In this video, I'll show you how to reverse that tired, droopy look with just one eyeliner adjustment, and it takes less than a minute. This tiny tweak lifts the eyes, opens your face, and adds back that spark you've been missing. And the best part? Most women over 50 have never been shown how to do it right. Sparkle's tip 1, avoid the bottom lash line. One of the biggest mistakes I see mature women make, especially if they've been doing their makeup the same way for years, is lining the entire bottom lash line. It used to work, sure, but now it can have the exact opposite effect. Why? Because as the skin under our eyes becomes thinner and more delicate, dark liner can settle into those areas and exaggerate puffiness, wrinkles, or shadows. Instead of defining your eyes, it starts pulling the entire face downward, making the eyes look smaller, heavier, and tired. That soft droop you've been noticing? Your eyeliner might be part of the problem. Here's what I recommend: skip the bottom liner completely. Or, if you can't live without it, use a nude or flesh-toned pencil instead. This opens the eyes instead of closing them off. But truly, for a lifted look, focus all your definition on the upper lash line. When you keep the attention up top, it naturally draws the eyes upward, which is where you want the focus to be. Think of it as redirecting the spotlight, away from tiredness and toward brightness. It creates an instant visual lift without a single drop of concealer or highlighter. This one change alone has helped so many of my clients feel like they've taken years off, and all it took was letting go of an old habit that no longer serves them. I'd love to know, have you been lining your lower lash line out of routine? Or have you already made this switch? Drop a quick yes or no in the comments. Let's see how many of us have been in the same boat. Sparkle's tip 2. Use brown or charcoal, not jet black. Let's talk about color, specifically the color of your eyeliner. For years, jet black has been the go-to for women wanting definition and drama. It's bold, it's classic, and it worked beautifully until it didn't. As skin matures, it changes in tone and texture. The contrast that once looked striking in your 30s or 40s can start to feel harsh or even unflattering in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. Jet black eyeliner, especially when applied heavily, can make the eyes appear smaller, accentuate every fine line, and create a severe or tired appearance, even when you're going for polished. The goal at this stage isn't to erase time, it's to work with what time has given us. Softer features, deeper expressions, and skin that needs gentler attention. And that starts with choosing eyeliner shades that complement, not compete. That's where brown, charcoal, and even soft plum shades come in. These colors still define the eyes, but they do it with warmth and grace. Brown, especially in a rich espresso or cocoa tone, brings depth without overpowering. It enhances the lashes, frames the eyes, and blends beautifully with mature skin tones. Charcoal is perfect if you still want a darker line, but with a slightly muted edge. And plum, a hidden gem, especially for green or hazel eyes. It lifts the whites of the eyes and adds just a hint of sophistication without screaming for attention. What I've seen again and again is this. Once women try swapping out their black liner for a softer shade, they instantly see a difference. Not just in how their eyes look, but in how they feel. It's less makeup, but somehow more flattering. More you. And don't worry, softer shades don't mean less definition. With the right technique, brown or charcoal can create just as much eye impact as black. The key is placement and balance, which we'll talk more about in the final tip coming up. Here's something I often say to clients. jet black makeup belongs to a younger version of you. The woman you are today deserves something better, something that enhances this chapter of life, not tries to drag it backward. If you've ever looked in the mirror and felt like your eyes looked too hard or too tired no matter what you do, the color of your eyeliner could be a big part of that story. Try brown, try charcoal, even try a muted plum just for fun. You might just fall in love with your eyes again, not for how young they look, but for how alive they feel. Have you already made the switch to a softer eyeliner shade? I'd love to hear what worked for you. Drop a quick comment below. Your story might inspire someone else who's ready to try it. Sparkles tip 3. Lifted wing from the outer 1/3, not the whole line. This next tip is the game changer. The one most mature women have never been taught, but once you try it, you'll never go back. Traditional eyeliner tutorials often tell you to line your entire lash line from inner to outer corner. That worked when our eyelids were tighter, lashes fuller, and the skin didn't move as much. But as we age, the shape and structure of our eyes change. Lining the whole eye can actually make the lid look heavier, the eyes smaller, and in some cases, even make the outer corners look droopy. So here's the upgrade. Instead of lining the full upper lid, focus only on the outer third of your lash line. Start about 1/3 of the way from the outer corner of your eye, and use a soft pencil or liner to create a gentle upward flick. Think of it like a baby wing, not sharp, not dramatic, just a natural lift. Why the outer third? Because that's the area that controls how your eye shape is perceived. A small lift at the corner tricks the eye into thinking your whole face is more lifted. It gives a subtle cat eye effect, without looking like you're trying to recreate your 20s. It draws attention to the upper part of your eye, creating an alert, brightened, youthful appearance, while leaving the inner eye area open and soft. And here's what makes this so perfect for mature skin. You don't need a steady hand or professional skills. Because you're not dragging a line across the whole lid, you avoid most of the tugging, skipping, and uneven lines that happen with looser skin. A few gentle strokes on the outer edge, and you're done. No stress, no correction, and it works on all eye shapes, hooded, almond, downturned, or deep set. It also pairs beautifully with mascara. When you keep the inner part of your eye bare and clean, and only define the outer edge, mascara becomes the star, and your lashes naturally help lift and widen your eyes even more. It's like instant eye lift, with zero tools, zero surgery, and less than 60 seconds of effort. I've had clients over 50, 60, even 70 try this for the first time, and the reaction is always the same. I didn't know my eyes could still look like this. And I get it. We're often told to either go natural or to stick with old techniques that no longer suit us. But aging gracefully doesn't mean fading quietly. It means evolving with intention. So if you've been struggling with eyeliner that drags your face down, try this technique. Just the outer third. Just the soft upward flick. And when you catch your reflection, see how much more awake, lifted, and radiant you look. I'd love to hear how this trick works for you. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever tried lifting just the outer corner? Or are you curious to give it a go today? Your feedback helps this community grow, and you never know who you'll inspire by sharing. You don't need to chase trends or cover up who you are. Beauty after 50 isn't about hiding. It's about highlighting what still makes you feel alive and radiant. Small changes like how you use your eyeliner can restore that spark in the mirror, not by changing who you are, but by honoring who you've become. You're not fading, you're refining, evolving, and stepping into your brilliance. If this eyeliner tip made you see your routine in a new light, give this video a like. And tell me in the comments, what's one makeup habit you're ready to change or improve? I read every reply. Thank you for spending this time with me. Your presence truly matters. And if you're ready to keep growing, glowing, and evolving beautifully, hit that subscribe button and join our Eversmartseniors community. God bless you.